Coming up, state legislators debate whether close carry weapons should be allowed on campus.
And the latest on the Donald Trump visit to VSU next week.
Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Victoria Inman.
And I'm Michaela Leung. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump continues to push his campaign with a stop here in Valdosta scheduled for next Monday. Trump will speak at the VSU PE complex. The event is free to the public. Doors will open at 4 p.m. with the rally starting at 6. After emerging victorious in South Carolina and making an appearance in Atlanta, Valdosta is one of the many stops Trump will plans to make throughout the state of Georgia.
With less than 2 weeks to go in this year's legislative session, several bills are being pushed in the last few days of meetings in Atlanta. One of those bills concerned the possession and use of tasers on college campuses. House Bill 792 will allow students and employees of public institution authorization to carry electroshock weapons on college campus. The bill is being debated in a House committee today.
The Georgia legislature is also deciding whether to pass House Bill 859. The bill would allow anyone over the age of 21 to carry a concealed handgun with a permit on a Georgia campus. The bill would not allow weapons to be carried in buildings or property used for sporting events or in student housing. The legislation has been informally called the Campus Safety Act. The bill has passed in the House and is now on its way to the state Senate.
A new organization here in Valdosta called the South Georgia Coalition for Employment is designed to help ex-offenders find jobs. The organization is made up with representatives from the City of Valdosta, the Department of Labor, and the VSU College of Business Administration. The goal of the organization is to help reduce the chance of ex-inmates going back to jail by helping them find a job. Any applicants that would like to help preparing for the first career fair in April can contact the Georgia Department of Labor.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, find out when the next City Council meeting will be held.
And there is an event for women to learn self-defense. We will have more on this, so stay with us.
Today, Eric Almirola behind the wheel in that 43 car.
We all have a role to play here at Richard Petty Motorsports. We respect each other, work hard, and that helped us get the big win in Daytona. My partners in the U.S. Air Force also know that it takes a team to make each mission a success. Your coworkers, family, and friends are your team. Treat them with respect, and together you can accomplish great things. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
The mayor and members of the City Council will host a City Council meeting on Thursday at 5:30 in the evening. The event will be held in the council chambers, which is located on the second floor of City Hall. There are only 3 items on the agenda. One of those is to consider closing a portion of an alley located on Highland Heights Drive.
The president of Economic Advisors says more Americans found jobs and experienced income raises last year, but the global headwinds that the United States has been faced will continue this year. The annual report from the president of the Council of Economic Advisors also made recommendations to raise the minimum wage to reduce the income inequality. Also, the president reported that falling oil prices have had little effect on the country's economic growth last year.
Tonight will be the start of a 3-day event for women to learn self-defense. News reporter Cassandra Massey has the details.
The Office of Health Promotions here at Valdosta State University will host a rape aggression defense training tonight in the Student Union from 6 to 9. This training will be a 3-day event starting tonight and ending Thursday night. The purpose of training is to provide women with safety, education, and realistic options for self-defense. The event is open to faculty, staff, students, and alumni. The training is suitable for women of all ages and abilities. Space is limited, and registration for this event can be found at Valdosta State University's website. With News Valdosta, I'm Cassandra Massey.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we'll get today's weather report from Lindsay Shaw.
And later on, Morgan B. Matthews will have our sports update. Stay with us.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday.
Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap the snacks Sunday.
All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday.
Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and move a lot.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible. Here, you will write it, research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it, nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast with Lindsay Shaw. What should we expect, Lindsay?
Thank you, Michaela. Good afternoon, South Georgia. Our temperatures today are going to feel warmer than normal, especially with the humidity at 90%. The high today is 80 degrees, which is a lot hotter than it has been. Tonight won't be too cold, but there is a 40% chance of rain with a low of 64 degrees. If you plan on leaving the house, you should plan on carrying an umbrella. Tomorrow will continue the warm streak with a high of 73 degrees, so no layers will be needed. However, there will be an 80% chance of rain in the AM, so if you are leaving the house before noon, keep the umbrella handy. Today's UV index is not too high. It's only 4 out of 10, so even though it feels hot today with the heat and humidity, the UV index is only moderate. The pollen levels are only 4.3 out of 12. The dominant pollens are juniper, oak, and alder. You may want to keep some tissues out if you are sensitive to pollen. That's all I have today. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Lindsay. When we come back, we'll take a look at our local sports with Morgan B. Matthews.
So stay with us.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED!
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving?
Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
And now, let's catch up on what's going on in the sports world with Morgan B. Matthews. Morgan?
Thanks, ladies. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., the VSU women's basketball team will play against Albany State in the PE complex. This will be their last home game of the season before the Gulf South Conference tournament starts. And another VSU team is in action tomorrow. The Blazers baseball team will take on the Georgia Regents at 5 p.m. at Billy Grant Field. Don't miss your chance to cheer on your Blazers. It's time for the youth spring baseball and softball season. Registration is now open for all children of ages 5 through 12. Children can be registered online at the Valdosta Lowndes Parks and Recreation Authority website, or parents can register their child at the VLPRA building located on North Forest Street. Children ages 3 and 4 should not feel left out because registration for T-ball is also open. Registration for all 3 sports will end on March 6th. That's all I have for sports today, so back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Morgan. Coming up next, we'll take a look at a local art showing.
And a local restaurant is sponsoring a fundraiser for the Red Cross. We'll have the details when we come back.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out. When someone gives blood and a life is saved. That moment when heartbreak turns to hope. You're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies. And your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
We're back with News Valdosta.
If you're in the mood to engage your senses, then the Valdosta State University Fine Arts Gallery has just the exhibit for you. Stephen Watson's Watch Your Step, a fragrant installation, offers a unique take on scent art that uses various spices and powders to create a sweet-smelling and colorful showcase. Watson was inspired by techniques used in Native American art and Buddhist sand art, which use powdered minerals and crystals to create an art that held symbolic and religious meaning. In Watson's opinion, the piece can be interpreted however the viewer sees fit, but its main purpose is to be a pleasurable, multi-sensory art experience. Just be mindful of your feet because the display is delicate and there's nothing but gravity keeping it in place. Watch Your Step would be displayed until March 4th. It is open for the public from 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Thursday and 9 to 3 on Fridays.
The American Red Cross will host a beer and wine tasting at the Salty Snapper. The event is from 6 to 8 tonight, and there will be live music by Tim Miller and Jerry Newman. Organizers say that the entry cost per person is tax deductible.
All of you UGA fans might be interested to hear that the Georgia legislature is debating whether to designate the English Bulldog as the official state dog of Georgia. Representative Joe Wilkinson didn't want to pick a specific breed for the honor and instead wanted to designate the adoptable dog as the official state dog. But Valdosta State Senator Ellis Black has filed legislation to give the English Bulldog the top honor. Black attended the University of Georgia, where the mascot is, of course, the Bulldog.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Michaela Leung.
And I'm Victoria Emmon. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.